In this History Illustrated video, we're going to take a look at the Columbian Exchange. Now, first I want to go ahead and pay attention to the word Columbian, because what that means here is simply it's referring to Columbus, as in Christopher Columbus. And then the word exchange, literally some things are being exchanged, like back and forth. So the Columbian Exchange is something that is going to be traded back and forth, and it is because of Christopher Columbus. Now, if you recall in a previous video where I talked about what Columbus was trying to do, he was trying to leave Europe and head west to find Asia. That was his plan, but he inadvertently discovered the Americas. He was trying to go west and he wound up heading to the Americas. And over in the Americas, they found a lot of things that they had never seen over here before in Africa, Asia, or Europe. And some of those things were things like this: corn. They had never seen corn before. And then we have here potatoes, never seen potatoes before either. And then there's tomatoes, and then a couple of animals they had never seen before that were important, such as the llama. They had never seen any of these types of things before. Some other things that they ran into were some diseases they had never seen before. And that's going to be the same for over here. The people, the Native Americans that lived here, had never seen many of the things that had come from the old world, which were things like bananas or apples or carrots, and one of the most important animals in the history of man, horses. They had never seen them before. And something was about to be going on because of the Columbian Exchange. The food from this side is going to be brought over here. People in Asia and Europe and Africa are for the first time going to see potatoes and tomatoes and corn. And these foods are going to come to the Americas. And this Columbian Exchange is going to be a major event for the rest of the world, because today, in just about any country in the world, you can get all of these items. And some of the major things that came from it were ideas as well. You need to remember that the Columbian Exchange brought a lot of ideas, such as religion. Christianity, for example, was brought from Europe over to the Americas, which is now the primary religion of both continents, North and South America. Some of other things that came over were diseases. Major diseases in the old world on this side over here were much more potent or strong than the diseases they had over here, and it wound up killing many of the Native Americans. Diseases such as smallpox, for example, was going to be very bad for the Native American population, and many of them were going to die. So the Columbian Exchange, simply put, was the exchange of all things: religions, ideas, foods, animals, people. Everything you can imagine are going to swap back and forth during the Columbian Exchange. So go ahead and take a look at my vocabulary videos or my history videos, or go ahead and subscribe. And if you have a chance, please visit my website, historyillustrated.net.